name's Adam, and this week I've been mostly playing Child of Light by Ubisoft Montreal, and while I can't tell you about the entirety of the game, what I can talk to you about is the first couple of hours, right? So here's the thing about Child of Light. It's not a platform game. I mean, you might look at footage of it or screenshots, but it's not. Just because it's got that UBR engine, it's not. It's actually an RPG with lots going on. It looks, as you can see, like absolutely incredible. But it's become quite an obsession with me, and while I can only talk about the first few hours, it's a game I really hope, is as good as the first few hours suggest. As I say, I have not been able to stop playing this damn game. What? I mean, you want people to take risks with new IPs, and we all know how good that UBR engine looks. So, there's just a real chance here. Let's really hope. Let's hope beyond hope that if I say hope enough times, it will be a great game. Are you with me, people? Are you with me? Bloody hope so. So yeah, that's my week in gaming, and that's pretty much all I've been up to, really. But what I will say is come back, well, in the future, if you're watching this as it goes out, on Monday for our review of the game. But if you're already in the future, then you've already read the review, and
So since I was in high school, I've always been a bit of a self-taught guitarist. However, I've never really put enough practice in, so my skills aren't exactly the best. So I'm hoping, with the help of Ubisoft's Rocksmith 2014, my skills will improve more in the next few weeks than they have done in the past few years. So, I've got my guitar, I just need to plug in and rock and roll.
So what I particularly appreciate about Rocksmith 2014 is that it enables someone like me who's learned a ton of bad habits over the years to go back to basics and basically start from scratch. And it makes no assumptions of your ability, but after playing a few songs it's pretty good at assessing your skill at playing guitar, far better than the previous version. And thanks to the missions you're given, you're drip-fed different techniques and part of some musical theory and also some of Rocksmith's own features. And as a result, you're basically encouraged to try everything you can as part of this game. And this time around, the song list is also much more to my taste personally. There's a good mix of some modern hits and some old favourites. So you've got a bit of Deftones, Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana. There's some Police in there, Ramones, and some real classics in there, and it makes it a much more enjoyable experience to be playing all of these fantastic classic hits from the last few decades. And of course, if that's not enough, you could just import some tracks from the original Rocksmith game, or you can even go and buy some new ones from the DLC store, which they update pretty regularly. And there's some fantastic tracks and artist packs being released every week, so it makes it a far more enjoyable experience. And it honestly feels like a far more complete experience than the original.
So over the past week, I've probably learnt more about guitar playing than I have done in the past few years teaching myself. So Rocksmith is actually a very good tool for tutoring. It's quite refreshing for a game to actually teach you some skills that you can transfer into real life. It's certainly a step up from all the rhythm games, Guitar Hero, Guitar Freaks, etc. So it's a definite improvement on those. You're playing on a real guitar. I mean, what could be better than that? So probably well worth checking out if you haven't done already.
My name is Colm and I'm here to talk to you about Infamous Second Son.
What's up?
Looks like the haters are getting ready for their big parade. You in?
Oh, I'm in. I'm a total hater.
I feel a bit like this game is kind of haunting me because I've mentioned it on numerous podcasts. I mentioned Delson Rowe also on the first episode of Debatable, cheap plug. And here I am again talking about the man whom I despise ever so much. And there is an awful lot wrong with Infamous. There really is. Like, Seattle is kind of boring. The writing is fucking atrocious. It really is. And the best power is the second one you get, and the rest of them, the third one is alright, the first one is kind of shitty, and they give you the last one on the last boss, and the last boss is fucking shit as well. And I only know that because I finished Infamous Second Son this week. Now, the main driving force behind finishing it was that I played as a baddie, effectively. I went for the red side, the renegade side. And it made the game a lot more fun because, just to go back to it, Delson Rowe is a gobshite. So it makes more sense to be a bit more of a bastard. And like, it is a fun game. Don't get me wrong, it is a fun game. I mean, as a site, we gave it 7 out of 10. It is a fun game, but there's a lot wrong with it, which for me is the Infamous series in general. And this is coming from someone now who has played all of the Infamouses. Even the stupid, shitty Festival of Blood thing that came there in the middle. But yeah, I mean, look, it was something to play on my PS4, I suppose. So, you know. Plus, Delson Rowe has a lovely hat. Seattle 138 for life, motherfucker, with a backwards L.